All right, so everyone's talking today about how Whole Foods is closing their flagship store in San Francisco after only 1 year of opening. By the way, I went to Whole Foods about 2 weeks ago, and I had to order new eyeglasses, as you know, and oh my God, I cannot tell you how pretentious. I just this is like I don't like the people that are in this store, not the employees, but the customers. I can't find anything. And then I went to go pay, and I couldn't pay with I hated it. I literally put my basket down and walked out. And didn't buy anything. I said, I'm out of here. Uh, the people are nice enough that work there, but oh my God, the shops at Derby Street in Hingham, Massachusetts. Hingham is one of those places. When you think of Massachusetts, when you think of a elite Volvo driving, uh, virtue signaling Massachusetts people, that's Hingham, Concord, places like that, Dover, Sherborne, where all the rich people live. Where they would never want an affordable housing complex, right? No, that's Hingham, right? They virtue signal left and right, unless somebody wants to put like an affordable housing complex in their neighborhood. They would never put up with that, ever. So too bad, Whole Foods closing in downtown San Francisco because it's too dangerous. Wicked too dangerous. Of course, not that long ago, the Cash App founder, former chief technology officer at Square, passed away, stabbed in downtown San Francisco. Awful. 2:30 at night. Not a really explanation of why he was out at 2:30 at night. Not that you blame the victim. I mean, why can't you walk on the street at 2:30 at night? But yeah, you want to be extra careful if nothing good happens at 2:30 in the morning. Just, that's the way it is. But awful, not his fault, obviously. And more example of how awful San Francisco is. If you Google Boston downtown crossing and hit news, you find that downtown Boston is as dangerous. There's an area of downtown Boston called Downtown Crossing, which historically is where all the shopping used to be. And now about 2/3 of Boston office workers are back at their jobs, which means that downtown Boston has lost 1/3 of its daily population to go to restaurants, to shop. It's not a ghost town, but it's depleted significantly. When you lose 1/3 of your downtown office workers, there's trouble. And it doesn't get as much attention as San Francisco, but Boston is effectively the San Francisco of the East, basically. And we've had any number of incidences of armed robberies and killings in this small little area of downtown crossing, which is now dangerous to go to. The most recent was just 2 weeks ago, a Uberman out on St. Patrick's Day. I believe he was Irish American like myself. And here he gets stabbed at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. That at what would otherwise be a fairly well lit, busy location in downtown crossing. Goes to the ATM. He's stabbed outside of the ATM. We haven't seen any video footage, and he dies. This is not that uncommon in our downtown crossing area. It's just like San Francisco. But since we live in a media silo here, and because Boston is not as, how do I want to say this, as high profile as San Francisco, you don't hear about it as much, but it's there. And it's probably in many, many, many other cities across the country, Portland, you name it, it's out there. Cities are dangerous. Many cities. Now, there's a lot of places that aren't dangerous, of course. And maybe sometimes the danger's overblown for the ratings. I do feel that could be true. But there are just been so many horrific incidences that you really have to say to yourself, that's a trend. It's definitely a trend. Now, I just went to New York, and a lot of people in the comments, thank you very much, wished me safe travels and don't do anything that's going to put you in a position. And I would tell you that, once the sidewalks rolled up about 7, I only stayed one night, but once the sidewalks rolled up about 6:30 or 7, as the sun went down, I was like, I'm in the hotel room. I was tired anyways, but I would definitely at night take a lot of extra caution, especially in Manhattan or any major city nowadays.